Hey everyone, welcome back to some Excel basics. We have our now clean data set that we're working with, and we're going to say let's make this into a nice pivot table to clean up this data and make it easy to work with. Typically for pivot tables, I'll select the entire columns that I want to work with and then jump over to tables and insert a pivot table. I'll throw this one on a new sheet so we got a blank slate to work with. Let's say I want to group this by our supervisors, 1, 2, 3. Take a look at our call volumes to see which supervisor is doing what. We have a couple of folks that looks like don't actually have a supervisor assigned to them, which is odd. So then we can throw our agent name under our supervisor in the pivot table kind of field section here. We can figure out who is our individual that doesn't have a supervisor assigned to them. So now we can figure out we got Helen Ross. So if we need to pop back over here and look for Helen, we could use our filter that we applied previously, pull her up, and kind of figure out, you know, what's going on with that data. It looks inconsistent compared to everything else. So we'll either need to re-scrub it or manually adjust it, depending on what you work with. Maybe they don't have a supervisor right now. Maybe that's by design. So another quick thing with our pivot table here, you can see how we can collapse and expand our fields. Makes it a lot easier to kind of navigate. You're going to spend a lot of your time over here in the pivot table analysis section. This is where you can produce, you know, your own fields, calculations. If you need to adjust your source, which is the range that you had selected for the pivot table, you can do that there as well. If you ever need to refresh your data, if you wanted to say a change, how this field here, either sum, counted, maybe I want to change it to say like a rank. You can also do that, rank it largest to smallest, rank it by call volume. But anyway, so that's some pivot table basics. Come back for more quick tips. We'll hit on and we'll keep expanding pivot table options, start to develop some charts and graphs kind of as we go through this video series.